Konbanwa, Trinunama, and good evening everyone. Welcome back to GeoGuessr. I'm your friendly neighborhood lost boy, Girafford Pontifex. Where the fuck am I? I have no idea. Or when am I? Because it's Time Guesser. We haven't played Time Guesser in a while. Ooh. Just started and stuff's falling over. What did you do? What did we tell you about touching stuff? You touched it, now it fell over. Look at you. Hello, Garfax. Hello, Maritime Horrors. Thank you so much for your resubscription. I appreciate you so much. Dirty months. Dirty months. Fuck me. Starting to think you like me or something. I have a suspicion. Sweet Maritime. Probably the Acropolis. Oh, Dragon Tooth. Gonna go ahead and guess we're in Greece. Where do you think? Which direction do you think this is? Yes. Finally, welcome home to Mr. Maritime Horrors, who's been off at sea chasing pirates, loving mermaids, harassing fish, and other such aquatic hobbies. But at long last he has come ashore, as the prophecies foretold. Now that he is here, he will spend 1 month eating everything he can see before departing back under the water for another 3 months. Like a big snake. That's how boats work, right? Probably. I know boats. Guess we're over here. If he sees a shadow, does that mean we get extra month of winter? Yes. All true. If Maritime sees his shadow in the morning, we get a bountiful harvest. What do you think those suits are? What's the problem with some suits? You're like, oh, well, it's a timeless look. It's a little too timeless. Unless one happens to be a suit connoisseur or a tailor of some kind. Things are a bit baggy, probably don't know. True. Maybe the 50s? Early 50s, maybe? Fuck it. Oh, tits. Well, it's not a terrible score. Location, or year could have been better. Location was basically spot on. A little easy though, to be fair. Sir? Sir, where did you get that baby from? Sir? Please give that baby back. Because Horsifrodrazes. Nailed it. Yuri Sabo. That was my former dancer name back in middle school. What? Dexterous Zambo, they called me. Something like that. This man is creeping me out. I don't like this fella. Look at those eyes. That man's up to no good. Just in, right? Pretty old cars. Right? He is definitely gonna eat this poor baby. That baby knows it too. That's the worst part. He knows what's coming. He's terrified, a little resigned. Car and the picture quality makes me think pretty old. After World War I or before? Let's stick with 25 for now. It's a European baby. You'll tell her, ma'am, this constable will consume you. The baby will pull out a cigarette, light it, and say, "Tell us, Libby." I believe that. That baby's probably had at least one cigarette already. That's true. The baby looks like a smoker. That baby looks like a smoker. That man looks like he smokes babies. Like a side of beef. Alright, what is this? Polish, maybe? I'm not fantastic with these Central and Eastern European languages. I can tell Cyrillic easy enough. Can't read it to save Neopelican life. But I recognize it. This I do not. I'm gonna guess Warsaw. Picture this old, I don't feel like it's out in the boonies anywhere. I'm over here. Budapest. Where? Okay, that wasn't the best round. Man pushing a baby carriage. Before eating the baby. Give it back. Baby's already dead. Hey Texas, now I'm the biggest bore. Poopy. I'm gonna guess this is when Alaska joined. That face. That man's not alright. This is the face of a man's mind being blown. His mind has exploded. To see what I'm guessing is a live moose? Or a stuffed moose? I'm gonna guess stuffed. He's remarkably patient for a live moose. He's barely moving. He's just standing there. I'm just joking, it's a photograph. When I have no idea when Alaska became a state. I think I might know, having been to Alaska, but I don't. It was before World War II, weren't it? Or was it later than that? Yeah, the cars feel older than that, but or younger. You know what I mean? 59. Thank you, Maritime. My beloved Yankee historian. I knew if he was paying attention, Maritime would get it. US flag in World War II was at 48 stars. Huh. I hadn't thought about that before. Crazy. Anchorage is the capital of Alaska, not Juneau, right? Yeah. I have no idea what this could be. None of these buildings are gonna still look like that. I can barely see any of them anyway. '58, 1 year prior to officially getting statehood. They're celebrating the Statehood Act, not actually getting. 2.8 kilometers from the correct location. Let's see, Juneau. You had the year right. Well, The picture was in a different year, but you're right, it was in 59. Is it? I always thought it was Anchorage. Oh. I was... The picture is in Anchorage, but is Juneau the capital? Was I right, or was I right despite being wrong? I do that a lot sometimes. I'll look it up real quick, because I'm dying of curiosity. Yes, I know I'm live. Thank you, phone. Figured that out. Yep, you're right. So, I was wrong, but somehow that made me right. That tracks for my luck. You know what? I got good points. Let's just call it a win and move on. Oh, I remember this. Oh, I got letterworking tools, by the way. Oh, neat. Have you done letterworking before? Or did you just want to learn? Because if you're learning, I would love to learn with you. Don't remember what this is, but I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be her... Oh, can't remember how to pronounce it. Quinceañera? Yeah. Yes. You know me. It's like you guys know me or something. This hobby is ancient and slightly dangerous if you fuck it up. Draft will want to do it. Yeah. It's dirty, it's sharp. It's not really necessary, but still fun. Yeah, I'm in. You know me too well. Also, hello, dragon.
I think it's coming this way.
Oh. No, he's just hanging out watching the parade. He's fine. He's not going to hurt you, Eris. Calm down. It's an awfully American shirt. So I'm guessing maybe like Puerto Rico? Cuba. Never mind. Shut up. What the fuck do I know? This doesn't feel like a... This doesn't feel like it's a big built-up place. 88. So do you remember that from last time? Yeah, I remember that because I wasn't sure why she was all dolled up like that. I mean, I assumed it was a birthday or a graduation or something, but then you told me about the 15th birthday thing. I'm not sold on 88. Well, this lady's got a... Oh, they all got smartphones out. That's not 88. See, this is why we zoom in. So this looks too nice of a picture. QNOS? I have no idea. I don't know how many anuses you have. We assume the standard. You've been with me a long time if you remember that joke. Oh, poor fence. Sweet, sweet fence. Uno anus. It's definitely pre-pandemic because no one's even given a single fuck. We're just hanging around, breathing on each other like weirdos. Disgusting creatures. No, I'm joking. Let's say 2016? 2015? Sure, we'll go 2015. 2015 for the Quinceañera. $2020. Oh, Mommy and Daddy are fighting. Who do I side with? 2019. I think Dragon's attempting to outbid Maritime Horrors. We'll split the difference. We'll say 2017. Mommy and Daddy stop fighting. Where in Cuba? Somewhere out in less populated area. This is not a big city by the look of it. We'll try Florida. Cora, a 15-year-old Cuban riding around her neighborhood in a pink Chevy convertible as her community celebrates her quinceañera. 2022. Put a mask on, you barbarians. You really should have said something, Dragon. Mid-pandemic too. I know, that's the worst. Not a single fuck given. Oh my. I don't know what the fuck that says. This sign's in English. Permanent exhibition of artistic something, pottery workshop, wheel throwing and firing demonstration, pottery lessons, personal exhibitions of artist pottery. That's probably something with pottery too. Yeah, me neither. Between my own idle curiosities and a lot of GeoGuessr, I recognize a lot of languages, but I don't recognize this at all. It feels vaguely like Hindi-ish, maybe? But that doesn't fit anything else. Greek? Maybe. It's hard to tell if it's just really strange letters or if it's a normal level of strange letters and a very weird, like, typeface. Yeah. It's thrown off by the sign in English over here, too. Laganas. Anyone know a place named Laganas? It looks like a big world map. Let us have. No, it's not. It looks kind of like Hindi, but it's not. You're right. I'm willing to go with Greek. Do you want to think it's Greek too? I lost Greece for a moment. Brain fart. Senior moment. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Maybe. It looks like an overly flourished typeface. And the picture's not great. 80s or 90s, yeah. That feels like it tracks with the picture quality. 87. Those are some high dad shorts there. That's true. Oh, Jarvo, we're watching Jeremy Clarkson's no show on Amazon about him learning how to be a farmer. Ah, Clarkson's Farm, yes. I know this show. It's a good show. It's really fun, super interesting. Learning so much about farming. Yeah. I've watched season 1 and 2. I haven't checked out. Or no, I'm like halfway through 2 because I keep getting distracted. Excuse me. But it's a very good show. I agree. This thing? Laganas. Ah. Yeah, there might be a third season. I need to catch up on that. No, it's a very interesting show. It's fun. Like it's still got that Clarkson humor and ridiculousness, but it's a little educational too. Got it, you got it. Or are you just saying that you got it from me? Shouldn't let myself get too excited. Bikini tractor, right? So ridiculous. Hold on, hatchling art, go ahead.
Okay, so you know how I said I was gonna turn characters into tarot cards? I did Hans's.
Excellent, good job. Wonderful. Alright, interrupt with steam-free art so I get a kiss. Thank you.
I'm gonna add blood now.
You're gonna what?
Add blood.
You're gonna add blood. Mine?
No.
Alright, go on. Wait, your mother's?
No.
Yeah, fuck it, go on.
Not mine either.
I'm a great parent. Some big 80s hair. Yeah. More convinced at 80s after all that hair. Raganas. Here maybe? Mykonos. Mykonos is a place I definitely would like to visit one day. Every time I've seen it, it's been beautiful. I like saying it, it's a fun name to say on top of that. Mykonos. If you're Greek, it's probably boring to say, but I'm not Greek, so it's fun to say. Nope. Wandered over to Turkey. Whoopsies. Classic mistake. It would be a big touristy spot. Where a bunch of Brits and Americans go in 80s to Greece. I would assume around Athens. I guess somewhere around Athens. Ah, 3 years off. That's okay. Okay, we were right. It was Greece. Well done. Spotting the Greek text. I was having trouble making it out. Maritime, Gerfax. Well done. That's okay. Final score. 39, 6, 18. That's not bad. Okay. On to GeoGuessr. Hold on, gotta check the spooky clothes. Do not have enough points. What else can I get? Get any of the spooky bits? Let me get like one spooky bit. Yeah. Why can't I just buy the one thing a spooky bit? Bastard. Maybe I'll splurge it a day or so. We'll see. Classic maps. Let's do Geodetective. Geodetective's fun. Oh. Kadimo Rasul Voyage. Oh, we got a bit of a map here, kinda. Did I tell Dreg my your platform ever? Not yet. I've been letting her decompress after her last journey. Funky Monkey 149 on YouTube. What's up? YouTube has gotten to the habit of showing me smaller YouTubers. Loving it. That's me. Hi. Welcome, Funky Monkey. Love the name. Hello and welcome. No, I will Shadow Dragon that story plot soon. Trademark. Good night. You too, my friend. Thank you for stopping in to say hello. I appreciate you. Wish YouTube was a little bit better at telling me about messages. But that's a YouTube thing, not a people thing. Anticipation. Does it make you shiver in anticipation? Patient. Hello, yeah, no problem. I would watch longer, but it's late for me. Time for sleep. I totally understand, my friend. Sleep well. Thank you for stopping in. And hopefully we'll catch you again another time. I would not ask anyone to stay up super late for me, especially in the middle of the week. God, there's too much shit going on. Assurances. We are in Africa somewhere. Doesn't narrow it down a ton, but you know. Actually, I came home from school like a week ago and said that one of her friends had watched a Rocky Horror Picture Show, and I'm like, that's not good. That's not a film for children. Like, it's a fun film, don't get me wrong. You don't gotta convince me it's a fun film. I used to work for that show. Ah, more art. Yes.
I added more.
Oh god, the blood. The unholy quantities of not real blood. Don't panic.
Wish I had this in peace, please.
I don't know.
Wanna know what that is?
Tell me.
That's his brother.
Oh.
Because this
Delightful.
is symbolizing his worship.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
You'll come up with something clever, I believe you.
Yeah.
She's very creative. I only dote on her a lot. Not like a lot, just a lot. Okay, it's a lot. We have some flags up here. That's gone. No, it's not gone. That's sideways Ghana, which is not Ghana enough. Senegal. There needs to be a little more variety in national flags, I'm going to be honest. I'm looking at you, Indonesia, Monaco, and Poland. At least Singapore added a little moon. Come on, who are you? Red, blue, and green with white stripies. You are... Gambia. Somewhere between there. Sorry. The Gambia. Wait. Is Gambia different than the Gambia? I don't see one for the Gambia. Be a strange place name. Senegal. That was right. Okay. So we're up here somewhere. Transfer Tarzan necessary. Zip. Marker. Ooh, Elephant Island. How do elephants hang out on the island? Wouldn't it sink? Don't message me. India, yes. Starting to think this is not a very big town that we're in. I suspect. This is a good border right here. Nice straight angles. Right angled straight lines. That's what I meant. All my maths words are confused. Just listening to Fence and Castle go on about maths for too long today. Their smart brains. In their defense, I did set them off. Oh, there's one A marker. For now, I guess. They're very smart boys. They're like, all of us are smart in their own ways, of course. As Castle is fond of reminding me. But they're very traditionally smart. Big books and big numbers kind of smarts. Drink, drink. I hear ya, I hear ya. Stop yelling at me, Jack. I don't see any of these other places. Might be too small. We might need to find more applicable place names. Clinique Tofrex. Zoop. Société Générale Sénégal. Good to know, good to know. Cash deal. I love cash dealers. Here's a deal. Give me cash. No? That's fair. Space services. Orange money. Chubby Tiger Man. We have an art update. Go ahead. Ooh, depressing.
I was thinking of making this back part of the bar all red with the ink.
That'd be a lot of red.
Would it be a nice contrast with the black and white though?
I think it would overwhelm the black and white.
Should I just shade it in with gray?
I would. That'd be my choice. But if you really want good advice, ask Aunt Dragon. She'll know. She's the artsy twin, not me. She's very talented. I could spell art on a good day. Two cubes. I love a good cube. They used to call me the Cube King back in college. What does that mean? I don't know. Oh. Maybe. I could sell Rubik's Cubes really fast. Couldn't sell it to the save the life of me. That's why I sold them all off. I was angry at them. Ooh, mood chipped. China Road and Bridge Corporation. What are you doing in Senegal? Thank you, Carfax. The road and bridge people are probably doing roads and bridges. Yeah. Whatever would I do without you by my side? She tried to make a silly face at me and dropped her phone. This is my life. So we go a different way. You should probably get back in the car. Pro tip. Cars work best inside of them. Car not moving and you standing outside the car, that is a suboptimal operation. Just a man using a crosswalk with a goat. Like you do. I like goats. Goats are adorable. And they're weird. They're adorable. Much like me. What's that? Dutch all of a sudden? Tuba. Is Tuba a place? Just not tried the car. Oh, there's Tuba. Son of a bitch. It's fine. Dongjin. Cinnacore. That is Korean, I think. Oh, that doesn't help me at all. Danger! That helps. I mean, kinda. I'm not actually gonna be in danger, but like I appreciate the effort to warn me. Like, pro tip. You're always allowed to warn me of danger, even if it doesn't really affect me. I'll still appreciate you trying. South Korea. Changwon. Busan, Changwon.
No escape for you.
Okay. I won't escape. You got me there. 104 somewhere. Heading west, northwest. That tracks. Hello, Castle. Here, 104. I'm gonna hit to 22. Versus 69. Nice. How are you this evening, Mr. Castle? I'm doing grand. Slightly tired. Other than that, I played a bit of Warno with a friend. Well, I'm glad you got to spend time with a friend. That's good. I'm not familiar with Warno, but it's quite a tough strategy game. I occasionally enjoy a good strategy game, but it can take a lot out of you if you really get into it. Cold War turning hot sort of game. Ah! Follow the 22. Turn into 104. Okay. Hold that for now. Station. Kimhae Airport. Tracks. Start with a set quantity of units and you can't just spam them and units die fast. I decided to attempt to ambush a group of 2 tanks with 6 divisions from cover. They vaporized my divisions in 10 seconds. Oof. Actually, units, not divisions, if I'm to be precise.
Good night.
Good night, actually. Stuffenberg area, there's Kimhae Airport. Sun station, doesn't say what kind of station. And when your units die, it's not to keep them back, they're dead for good. And if those units are dead and gone. That is intense. I can see why that would be a little tiring. Fun in a game setting, but tiring. Busan Newport. I want to guess maybe down here? Let's view this harbor here. Can't tell if there's an outlet, but there's some big boats out there, so I think there's gotta be. Suzhong Tunnel. Represents the glorious nation of East Germany and the Florida Cap against one argument of U.S. forces and a whole bunch of West German stuff. We were playing that campaign now, and then for some time now, and we finally did that U.S. one. Oh. Not sure where tunnel might be. Going in a more northerly direction. Be here. Oh, I was right on it. Oh, cock. Balls. Still not a bad score. I should be happy. Dickie Brennan's Tableau, restaurant and bar. Marno is a specific sort of strategy game for a specific sort of strategy game player. It sounds like it's something right up your alley, honestly. I see you, Cajun word. That goes with my original impulse of New Orleans. Yeah. Like, just taking this in, I'm like, it kind of feels like New Orleans, but you know, let's look around. Let's not leap to conclusions. Oh, no one uses that much French and that much Cajun. It's definitely New Orleans. Okay. This one should potentially be quite gettable. French Quarter. There's St. Peter already. Hold that, don't lose it. Trains. Right then, corner of the square. Ah, there it is. Thank you. Tableau by Dickie Brennan. Two meters away. There's a lot of variety to John, yeah. Hey, if you're having fun, that's what matters. There's so many kinds of games in the world. Box jellyfish safety. I'm gonna guess Australia, because everything's in English, but we're driving on the left. By the look of it. I don't know many places in the States have box jellyfish. Yep, that are you. Northern Territory. Okay. Got the right state, province, I'm not sure what they're called. Territory, I guess. Everything is so far in Australia. Welcome to what? Andorra Jetty. I want to disappear. Doesn't she just look at my screen? Yeah, me too. Hello, names don't matter. You got 2 points before. On GeoGuessr? Good job. Dorche. I suspect that doesn't really fucking tell me anything. Australia looks uncomfortable. It do. It sure do. If I can be armed with a copious amount of bug spray, I would visit Australia. Because, other than the climate and the bugs, the people generally are quite lovely and wonderful. I can vibe with the Aussie sense of humour quite well. It's very similar to my own. But in terms of sheer looks, which is a personal preference of course, New Zealand is way prettier. Margate Beach. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna do this. Turn to start. Got some city over there, a little bit of land. Over here looks like open sea. Correct. Or less things want to kill you in New Zealand. Margate Beach, Andorra. Perfect score. On that note, I'm going to go put my kid to bed. I'll be back in about 5 minutes as per normal. Get yourselves a drink of water, stretch your legs, fight a bear, drink some wine, steal a bear. I don't know. Do whatever. Just don't break the law. Or don't tell me about it, I suppose. I prefer you not break it at all. But I'm not your mom, so you do you. And I'll be back in about 5 minutes. You know the drill. You wouldn't download a bear. You bet your ass I fucking would. I would absolutely download a bear. Makongani. I'm not gonna break it all, but I will tell you about it, so be afraid. Oh, Kessel's getting existential. County Government of Homa Bay proposed site for affordable housing program between the national government, the Republic of Kenya, and County Government of Homa Bay. Well, thank you, son. That's very handy. Are you Homa Bay by any chance? It's Kindu Bay. Homa Bay. Here somewhere. So we're right near the water. That's good to know. Ministry of Environment and Natural Resources. Ministry of Public Works. Kongani Seventh-day Adventist Church. Not there, are we? No. We're right against water. Big sharp bend over here. All we heckin' do. All we heckin' do. It's a mighty big bend. Fast just got faster. Cow. Also, that guy, who seems nice, but is not as nice as a cow. Could we like cows? Hello, Joshua. How are you this fine evening, my friend? Medical clinic. Good. Been so distracted by Mugen and lost track of everything else. Yes, you talked much about it. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Takwa Supermarket. Okay, so we are right up here then. 11 meters away. Oh, still 5k though. Take the win. Take the win. One more to go. Regret my decision. No entry. Does that include me? Apparently not. Marg's Buffalo Chicken. As a booze? Does not include US holder. Everyone is welcome here except Giraffe. You fuck off. I'll be honest, if I saw that sign somewhere, I'd be mad, I'd be offended, but also a little proud. Like, I don't know what I did to get my own sign to tell me to fuck off, but it must have been exciting. Oh, that's a nice waterfront. My heart, Port-au-Prince. Princessa or Prince S.A.? How do you spell princess in Spanish? Is it Princessa? Because it sounds like it might be that. It's been a hell of a drinking night. Exactly. Like, I probably deserved it. But I'm curious as to know the tale of how I got to this point of being banned. Just me. As far as I know, I've only ever been banned from one place. And that was a coffee shop in where I used to reside in New York. State, not city. Before we came to Ohio. Oh, how did that happen? What is a Twitch friendly way to say this? Okay. Here's how I'll tell the story. Because I need to not get kicked off of Twitch in the process. I did not get kicked out of that coffee shop on my own. Myself and this was a long time ago, long before I was blessed with Gerfax in my life. I and a young lady of my acquaintance simultaneously got kicked out of that coffee shop for life. And I will leave that there. Port-au-Princess, okay. Philippines. Yeah. Port-au-Prince. I'm not particularly proud of all of my actions, but they are what they are, and I did what I did. And I faced the consequences head on. What makes that story extra fun is years later, after I had been blessed with Garfax in my life, and a friend of ours, this is what, 5-6 years later? Something like that? Were in the area, and they our friend and Garfax were jonesing for their coffee like they do. In the city Baywalk. It's around here somewhere. And that coffee shop was nearby, and I thought, you know, I recognized the name immediately, of course. But, oh, you know, it's been many years. The people that were mad at me probably don't work there anymore. Because it's a coffee shop. It's not like it's an office where people work there for 30 years. You know, people come and go. I did my time. I had avoided it for many years. Never went back. And I thought, if I keep my mouth shut, if I don't say anything, if I just hanging back and stay chill and calm, let Garfax and our buddy get their coffee and walk out, should be no big thing, right? Probably fine. I was a little paranoid because I didn't want to cause a scene. I didn't want to cause a ruckus. So, but I was like, yeah, it's a coffee shop. Surely they don't remember me. There might be an apocryphal tale of my actions that maybe gets passed around as rumor between the newer employees. And that's fine. But surely there's no accurate portrayal of what had happened. I'll be fine. So, we go in. Garfax starts to order. Our friend starts to order. And an employee, your man comes up to the counter, looks at our friend, who I will call Jim. Looks at Jim and says, I don't know why the fuck you think you're here. You know you're not supposed to be here. You're not welcome here. Get out. Now, I am astonished on multiple fronts. Garfax was too astonished to have a chuckle yet. Jim had not been told this tale of me not being allowed in this coffee shop yet. So he was very confused. And a little angry. Because someone just told him to fuck off and he has no clue why. He didn't do anything wrong. No giraffe has passed his point. I guess we're over here. Not tits. Oh well. Your man escorts us all out. But Jim, quite offended, reasonably so because he's been accused of something he did not do. And not even accused with reason, just yelled at, is quite cranky about the whole thing. So outside, he keeps demanding to know, what the fuck? What's going on? The employee keeps demanding he didn't want to talk in front of all the customers, and guides us to an alleyway. Not like a film, dark, dank alleyway, but it was a wider pedestrian path alleyway. And in there, he continues to berate poor Jim for his audacity in returning to the scene of his crimes. And threatens to, you know, blacklist him from every coffee shop in the city. No. Close. No, not close. And Jim, getting increasingly crankier and more frustrated, says that he's going to call corporate headquarters if he does not get told why the fuck he's been banned from this establishment. And I am standing somewhat behind Jim, trying to keep it together. I have the impulse to interfere because I don't want my friend to be angry, but I'm too stunned that this is occurring to say anything yet. Finally, the employee snaps and goes, "You know what you did," and he recounts the brief tale of my indiscretion. Jim, of course, wholly innocent, gets quite cranky and screams, "That wasn't fucking me! I didn't do that!" Your man adopts the snootiest, snarkiest coffee shop employee attitude and says, "Oh, don't give me that bullshit." Finally, my spell is broken. My astonishment is broken, and I finally am able to chime in. "You should probably stop yelling at him. It's not very nice." The employee wheels to look at me and says, "Well, what the fuck do you know?" To which I promptly inform him, "'Cause it was me." And several intense emotions happened on this poor man's face simultaneously. Confusion, anger that I was even present, and the sudden realization that he had just spent nearly 5 minutes yelling at a customer who had not done anything wrong in public in front of other customers. He promptly just did not respond, turned and ran back inside to the coffee shop, and that was the end of that. Poor sweet Jim, bless his heart, was a little upset at first that I let it go so far, and that's fair. I did apologize for that. But very quickly, bless his heart, he found the humor in the situation, and we spent the rest of the evening laughing our butts off about it. It's an awesome story. Thank you. And now it's a story of why I can't go into that coffee shop anymore. I don't really want to go back. I don't have any urge to go back to that city. But part of me kind of wants to go back just to see if they still remember after all this time. Also, would you tell the original event off air on Discord, or is it something? I do not mind sharing it. I just don't want Twitch to be cranky at me. What I'm living out is probably what you think it is. And it's falling off a motorway. Yeah. Thank you. Given that I and the young lady were removed from the establishment simultaneously. Not China, but Chinese. Excuse me. Coffee shop could be numbered things. Correct. Even Unani could be dual numbered. Correct. Well, I'll narrow it down for you. We didn't steal anything and we didn't break anything. For those who wish to have it confirmed or said boldly after stream, I will share it in the villages on Discord. Right, I'm gonna guess we are probably in Taiwan, because there's a lot of Chinese writing and Google Maps, which is not allowed in China. Tongchun, Zhuhai, and Macau. Zhuhai and Macau. That name does not fit. It doesn't fit aesthetically. Doesn't sound quite right. Are we in Taiwan? Or are we in Hong Kong? Feels pretty big for Hong Kong, but what the fuck do I know? Tongchun. Terribly sorry. Should I read the details? I'll be happy to share, but only because my wife is...
This one's for you!
Very patient and kind. And understanding. Lewis062813 has followed. Thank you so much, Lewis, or Louis, whichever you prefer. I much appreciate your follow. Thank you so much. It was a very long time ago. Garfax and I have been together for 21 years now, and it was several years before I had met her, so... My friends had an exchange in Hong Kong. She was a chemical engineering student at the time, now a fully fledged chemical engineer. Nice. To all the other lurkers, by the way, hello. Thank you for hanging out with me. Don't worry, I'm not going to pressure you to talk. I tend to lurk as well. I've got nothing against lurkers. Just want to say hello, and I appreciate you. Dragonfire. I appreciate you, and I'm glad you're here, and thank you. And I hope you're having fun. I hope you enjoyed my tale of indiscretion.
At last, we can retire and give up this life of crime.
Firefly reference, check. Love a good Firefly reference. I miss you, Firefly. Why do I keep getting my thing back? Your channel points? I have no idea. Twitch error, perhaps? Not entirely sure. It's a glitch that happens sometimes when you turn the points for your chat. Ah! Oh. Time for a Spep and Brit video. Infinite channel points. I was gonna say, unfortunately, you chatted. Lurkers, before you say hello, spend your channel points. Drink, I shall. Hell hydrate. That man used to make Hearts of Iron 4 content ages ago. Oh, your buddy you were telling me about just now? Okay, I am not entirely sure where this is. Oh, the Spiff and Brit. Yes. Yes, actually, I think I recall that now. appearance. I enjoy this better, Brett. Twenmon check Lepcock Tunnel Road. What? So I have Calgin. Big enough for an airport, so where the fuck are we? It's not Hong Kong after all. How many airports can Hong Kong have, you think? Like 2 at most. Or one of his videos about taking all this Poland and nothing but cavalry divisions. I feel like I recall that one. Oh! Found Ka and Zhuhai. Hold on. Zoop! Yes, I remember you recommending it a couple of times. Don't currently own it. Yeah. I remember that's what I got from the... Because I remember you recommended it before and I went to watch a couple of videos on it. I do take your everyone's recommendation seriously. I did watch a video on it, and like halfway through, I was so confused. I'm like, I see why Castle likes it, this game. Dang, this thing's complex. Where's Tumchan? Okay. Here? Or over here? Well, I bet you we're on this road here. I bet we're up here. Ah, pretty close though. 49.99. It's a Paradox interactive game, they're wrong. True, you're not wrong. I love my good Paradox strategy games, but yeah. Several of the DLCs become symbols or just thrown into easy mode and keep the shit out of the AI. It did feel a little reminiscent of Crusader Kings, which should not be a surprise, it's also Paradox. Lovely area wherever we are. Gorgeous weather. Driving on the left. Brisbane. Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast, and Brisbane. Gold Coast, Brisbane, Sunshine Coast. Scratch that, reverse it. I also really enjoy Stellaris. That can also get kind of complex. But I think neither of them are quite as complex as Hearts of Iron. Solar lighting. Actually, Stellaris with a few DLCs might give me interesting. Well, then I might be able to do okay at it because I play Stellaris. Not on any insane difficulties. As I've definitively learned quite concretely from the last couple month and a half or so of Black Myth: Wukong, there's a cap to the challenge I prefer on my games. Oh, monkey. I did watch that tutorial you sent me, by the way, or that help video. It did not help. I felt like the moves, a few moves it taught me were a little handy. Like it helped. It was what I was already doing, but it like put it into words to make it easier to comprehend, you know? Which in of itself is quite useful. But I think I'm going to take a break from Wukong just for a while. I might come back to it if City of Gold Coast. Okay. I will get back to it at one point or another. It might be on stream, it might not be, I don't know. Entry from Fernie Avenue or Beach Road. Beach Road sounds like it should be on the beach. Is it? Yes. I find strategy interesting, but I don't think I'm very good at it. Of course, that, you know, kind of goes with a difficulty setting. I like Crusader Kings 3, but it's easy to get bogged down in the family details. Mermaid Waters. Are you Beach Road? No. Europa Universalis I have not tried. I might look up a video on that, see how that goes. I also suck at strategy games too. I don't suck at HOA 4 because I reached the full average. Good for you. I would not mind having a strategy game to do, of some kind to do on stream. I just gotta figure out, I gotta get a short list of things that I think would be really fun for me to play, and then we'll do a little poll on Discord to see what perks people's interest best. I like the idea of a Paradox game because A, they're fun, but also as a stream game, you can rename basically everything, which can be fun for a lot of people to chime in with. Southwest. So where's 24? There's 80. There's 20. There's 24. There's 24. Hits 2 here. Let's go see where 24 looks. So we'd have team coming up. So yeah, I think we're around here somewhere. Where do we start? Back over here. Northwest east. Are we Isle of Capri? Oh, we might be, you know. Pretty sure Audie fell asleep watching the stream. Aww. That's very sweet. Yep, so I'm guessing we are...
Come on, guys. We gotta go.
Correct. We're gonna go out here. Yeah. Now what?
We'll get through this.
No, you're right, Casser. I really do want to see the ending of it. Even if I never do it on stream, again, I will find a way to either get the difficulty down to where it's playable again, for me, or I will just find some way to make it cracked and then spiffing bread it and play it that way. I don't really want to do it that way, but I really want to see how the story plays out. This feels Yankee, yep. Oregon. State of Oregano. I said that as a joke, but I don't know if it was actually related. Does oregano come from Oregon? Don't know. Doesn't sound likely. Number 30. Probably just a heck of a coincidence. So which way are we going into north? Okay, so we're somewhere in California, eh? apparently it means mountain joy. Huh. It's Greek. Interesting. Let's exit number 30. Okay, so it's not over there. Take me up there. Oh, interesting castle. Viking, the appeal is, for some people, that catharsis of what feels like an insurmountable struggle and then the final accomplishing of the task. Which I can get. I can get behind that. But Wukong and Souls games in general, for me personally, it's too much build up to that release, and that cathartic release isn't enough to compensate for all the stress. Assuming I can get to the catharsis, because I'm not very good at those games. As I have proven time and time again. For hours on end. Although, funny tale, when I went to go with Castle's suggestion of finding a mod that perhaps lowers the difficulty slightly, I did not find any. I found a bunch of people complaining that it was too easy, which did not make me feel good about myself. And then I found a bunch of mods that were like, give bosses 25 times health. Why? Bosses hit 6 times harder. No. Kept our demons, dog buddies, doors enough to oh. Baker City. Right, where's Baker City? And of course there was the myriad of mods that make you look like someone else. Like there was one that makes the monkey look like Tifa from Final Fantasy, which I thought was hilarious. I really tried to find a Final Fantasy remake mod that would make Tifa look like Sun Wukong. Then I would make, or yeah, whatever his name is actually in the game, and then I would make the monkey look like Tifa and just have them switch games. I thought that'd be fucking hilarious. And I wouldn't say anything. I would just start playing it like that. And if you only paid attention to one stream, you'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Random skin. But then if you watch the other stream, you'd be like, oh, wait, hold on. To me, that's funny. Oh, that said, great games try to build atmosphere. Wukong is by no means the hardest game, but it's meant to create this atmosphere of a long journey and a challenge. It definitely made that atmosphere. It definitely felt like a long journey, and it was definitely a challenge. The worst is, a couple of the bosses that I fought were at the good spot for me personally. A couple of them I would take, 7, 8, 9, 10 attempts to defeat. And those ones felt good. Those are the ones that almost got me to think, okay, maybe I can be into Dark Souls. Those are the ones that nearly got their hooks into me. Because with those few, I felt it. I felt that cathartic release. I felt the frustration and then the vindication of that stress. It was just a few of them that were, for me, effectively impossible that broke me. fuck is this Baker City place? Which is a shame because the rest of those bosses I had fun with. And it's a beautiful game. Oh god, it's beautiful. Returned. Welcome back. I get the feeling of a challenge and then the release, that cathartic release. It reminds me very much of when I was real little doing the martial arts classes, you know, the board breaking. The first few times it would hurt your hand and you wouldn't be able to get through. As you kept practicing, eventually you would break them. Black Wind King and the White Clad Noble just felt like punching concrete. But it is not because it's a bad game, it's just not a game for me. I know people very much love that kind of gameplay and play it with my utter blessings. I don't see 84 or 30. Further over here, maybe? No. My kid. I am a young and spry 43. I'm not that old. I mean, by Twitch standards, I'm quite old. But in terms of life, I'm not that old. I have no idea where the fuck this is. I do not see this place anywhere. There's no big road going. I honestly don't know. Or no. Oh, for fuck's sake. Compass was wrong, that was the problem. Not being retired is not an achievement, correct. No, my retirement plan is to just die of old age. Remember this place, we've been here. Don't remember exactly where here is, but I remember this place. Which check? Portuguese or Spanish of some kind. The plates. Red plates look Spanish. and bits since we've been in Portugal. They have yellow plates with a blue stripe. Yeah. Secure dispatch. Okay, I was right. We're in Spain. Museo Arqueológico. If you're that warm, why don't you go step outside for a minute? Get some wastewater. CNC. Coruna. Coruña. Is there a difference between a Corona and Corona? Does the A make a difference? Lab on wheels. Oh no, I meant this is a Coruña. Does the A in front of it mean it's a different place, or is it just like city or whatever? Does it make sense? Not sure how to express. Not in a big loop-de-loop. Escuela de Villa Banca RC en La Coruña. Also, good evening, Viking. How are you? Sorry, my brain was elsewhere. Is it you? I think it's here. Yeah, there we go. Excuse me. Portuguese, Italian, English, and basically you don't know. Excellent. Well, congrats. Let's do pain and suffering. We haven't done that lately. The part he sent us was in English. For just a heartbeat, I forgot I did pain and suffering, and I was just like, oh, fuck off. That's true. Yeah. It's very true, Viking. Excuse me. I need a drip. A sip. I tried to say sip and drink at the same time. It came out as drip. Crazy. I did notice that, but that's okay. When you're ready to share it again, we'll be there. It's over here somewhere. Nope. You know, that was my first thought and I ignored it. Son of a bitch. Past the 8,000 words mark last week and now I'm stuck. What do you... That's unfortunate. I believe you. I believe in you. This is why I'm not doing it in writing. I believe in you. I'm sure with a little bit of time you'll get past it. It's good motivation. Don't even need to talk, honestly. Just do one of those, because they got stuff like the just sleeping streams, which is weird. Just get yourself some copyright free music to say this is a no talking stream, watch me write. Someone will probably show up. Anyone else who's 6 foot tall and has legs of 4 foot skiing? Someone will show up and they will start talking. Well, they'll start talking, but you don't actually have to respond to them. Very tall dwarf. Oh, I believe you. I don't think you're lying. But your word choice naturally is very well put. Hey, bud. How you doing? Excessive growth. Here. Oh. It's closer than I anticipated. So broke I've been using the same monitor since 2013. That's an old monitor. Based on, speaking of doing it, work on stream, I had once contemplated doing my language lessons on a stream, because some people had said that was a thing that, excuse me, some people had mentioned that was a thing that was popular for a while, just watching people learn a language. Sure if I believe, but you know, people seemed into it. Oof, not even close. Not even an island. Tiny peninsula. I did manage to get a 0. Delight for pain and suffering. The dark souls of GeoGuessr's maps. But no, if I thought people would actually be interested in that, I would enjoy the excuse to make sure I did my practice and I have a variety I'm learning to pick from too. I haven't the foggiest. We're closer to being as far away as you could possibly be on a globe anywhere. What could I say? When I'm wrong, I like to be really wrong. Of course, I didn't confuse Laos for Florida, so that's okay. Hi, kid. Oh, pain and suffering. Yes. Let's do drones. Vote for the Danube. It's always the Danube. I pick Hungary. Maybe I'll put language lessons into my. What should I do next? Paul. Would you watch that, Castle? How about you, Viking? Watch me struggle to learn a new language. I would have known perhaps.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Like my drama? Thank you, Aris. Greece, Italy, or Croatia? Thank you. That makes me feel better. My first thought was Croatia for some reason. Part of Croatia along the Danube. You know, in my mind. Greece. Well done, Viking. Is this the Danube? No. That's true. For new friends, we did this map a few months ago, and like every other one was somewhere in Hungary near the Danube for some reason. Like the stream was sponsored by Hungarian tourism. So confusing. It went from silly to hilarious to frustrating back to hilarious again. How many times Hungary or the Danube showed up? Yeah, very tiny one. Looks like one of those little ones where you go to learn how to fly. Quiet, you. Garfax, throw Garfax into the lava. Thank you. Poland, Eastern Ukraine, maybe. What do you think about Poland, Castle? As a location where we are, not as a overarching political entity. Don't think this is Poland. Yeah. Fuck it. Well. Castle was not wrong. It was definitely not Poland. 3 chairs to Castle. Oh, I love Drone World. Such a silly set of maps. driving on the right. Need someone to explain to me how Australia can look like Mars and Brazil on the same time in the same bright landmass. I don't know if anyone can explain that. Australia is just a special place. Right, I'll guess Brazil, but if it's Florida again, you have to go to bed. Accra. Shame, but it wasn't Florida, so you can stay. Danube. Clearly. Oh. Vistula River. Near Gdansk. That was one of the best scores I've gotten in this map. Ooh. Former Start Fort. Interesting. Track and field area. Never trust a compass. Could this be Finland? Maybe. Are we lost? Hello, fence! We're always lost, my friend. We are hovering above a former star fort. Correct. We just were a few minutes ago. I would label myself as bravely average. A GeoGuessr. Compared to people who play GeoGuessr as a regular hobby, I am okay. I'm okay. Compared to people who only play it once in a while, like at a party or something, or when I get bored, pretty good. So, it depends. I think I'm going to say no on Finland, personally. There's a lot of flat roofs for snow to accumulate on. It doesn't feel very Finnish. Poland, maybe. Fair enough. I do not know Finland super well. I'm willing to give Finland a go. Let's try over here. Just outside of Venice. Wow. You want to suffer kind of What is your suffering map? Tell me. Scenic, impossible photospheres. Collection of obscure scenic photospheres from every corner of the world. You can get about 10,000 impressive, 20,000 cheating. I selected the most beautiful locations that have little to no clues, so you are guessing by the landscape. Yeah, let's do it. Oh. Hey, there we go. The fuck? Hello, leg. Have an impulse. Got a little tiny sky butthole up there. I'm not claiming anything definitively, but this immediately makes me think of Mount Fuji. Are you giggling because I said sky butthole? You are, okay. Tasmania. Oh. Not sure if I should trust the compass or not. Tasmania. Why do you say Tasmania? Enlighten me. These rocks are interesting. Vegetation feels hella strange. I'm gonna try here, but if it's Tasmania, I owe you an apology. We're both idiots. Huh. Well. Okay. I'll take my 2 points and I'll be happy with it. Thank you very kindly. It's lovely wherever it is. Not sure I'm familiar with this kind of tree here. Random Chinese province? Maybe. They felt African to me as well, but definitely somewhere particularly lush. Somewhere here in the Congo, maybe? New Zealand. Going great. It's just pain and suffering all over again. Puppies. Maybe. I could see Switzerland. I don't think it's one of the stands. I don't know why, that guy strikes me as very white. It is a very blue lake. Not wrong. That one is too. Barren for Switzerland. Most of it I would definitely agree. I thought maybe perhaps up in one of the mountains. My impulse is the Americas. Oh, thank you, Fairfax. Is there a salt lake in Argentina? Sardine species are most known in Australia, but some in Africa. Okay, let's try up here. Oh! Oh. Should probably why would you get forgot. Fair. That's not bad. Neat. Isn't there a place called Red Rock Canyon? I remember hearing that name from somewhere. I think it's in the America, but I don't remember. Fair. Here, Vegas. Maybe it's just me, but it's the first thing I couldn't help but notice is how red. It doesn't feel like that kind of desert. I've never been there, I'll take your word for it. Oh yeah, we can try Oz. Near Gregory. Could have been a little closer, but you're not wrong. Google, please. Hey, there we go. Oh. Holy shit. Wait, Australia has the oldest rocks in the world. Some spheres are so high quality to go to low. You're not wrong. This place is fucking beautiful. Holy shit. Mother of God, that is beautiful. God damn. That's a fucking desktop wallpaper right there. Dronedsseas.fr. I have made belt loops for the new tassets I bought. Wonderful. Good job, Maritime. I am eager to see them tomorrow. Die armor. It just could be the time of year, but this feels... I know it says .fr, but this feels warmer than the Alps. The ones I bought came with buckles but nothing to fasten them to, so I put some of my new leatherworking tools and dyed them. Nice! Good job. Repaired your own armor like a true knight. I am receiving a massage. Inga and I have decided that your soliloquy counts as soothing nature sounds. Wonderful. I'm happy to help. Draken said she's never been more attracted to. Well, good for you. I don't know how to respond to that. Well, that I believe, Castle. Last time I picked soothing nature sounds, it was cicada screaming. Was that by accident, or did you find that soothing? I think it's hard to tell. It's kind of a blend of bank and algae. Thank you for the joke. Fair enough. I can respect that. I've done a lot of stupid shit for the joke. Fuck me, that's pretty. Maybe French Guiana. Where's Guiana these days? I never remember. Oh. Over there. Brazil has my border to EU and French Guiana. Is French Guiana still owned by France? Or are they like a overseas territory? Ah. Oh, France. Rejected. We're in Reunion. Well, shit. Note to self, go to Reunion. You know, for a map that said 10,000 is a good job, we did pretty well. I feel like that's better than we did on Pain and Suffering, to be fair. To be fair. I think we'll call it there. It's nearly time to go anyway. Okay, my friends. I've had a lovely evening with you all. This one is actually pretty fun. I want to save this. We'll do it again. I did better this on drones. Remarkably. We'll try this again next week and see if we can get past 10k. Together, our powers combined. Yes, so next week we'll be back with more GeoGuessr while I put together a list of Wukong replacements. No stream this Friday, as like I said in Discord, it is Gurfex's birthday, so I'll be spending the birthday with her. First dragon, now Gurfex. I checked, Hatchling's birthday is not on a stream day. Thank Christ. Very, very rude for everyone to be born on one of my stream days. Inconsiderate is what it is. Inconsiderate. But I'll forgive her this one time. Because I must, legally. But yeah, next week should be back to normal. And yes. Oh, before I forget to share it out loud, for those that might be within range, not everyone would be, of course. You don't nothing to do in Jet. Correct. That's peak baby time. Hold on, what is the day of the week? The 1st of November, Friday, the 1st of November, coming up soon, is a convention in Detroit, Michigan, which is close enough to me that I will be attending to go see a couple of guests that they have appearing there. Youmacon is what it's called. Youmacon. Google Convention Detroit, Michigan. It should pop up. If you happen to be in the area, let me know. I'll be happy to meet up and say hello to anyone. I prefer first meetings with anyone to be nice and public for standard operating security procedures. Trying to be a good internet person right off the bat. I live in the area, that's true. Go look it up, see if you want to come hang out. I will be there with Dragon and Maritime. Yes. I would of course love to see you. But yeah, if you're in that area, let me know. Or if you can be in that area, let me know. I will be happy to do a little meetup and say hello to people. Just let me know on Discord, and we'll figure out when and where to meet. It'll be Friday afternoon, early evening sometime, depending on when we all get going. I'll wear my finest lampshade. Delightful. That was a good costume. Is. But yes, so until then, or until next stream, thank you. Thank you to each and every single one of you, no matter when or where you are in this big wide world. You all could have done anything with your evening, and you chose to spend some of it with me, and I do not take that for granted. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. And a lot of people in this world can choose to hate for no reason, I choose to love for no reason, and I choose to love you are. You cannot stop me. So, take care of yourselves. Please, take care of each other if you can. And I'll talk to you all again very, very soon. Sooner, if you want to come hang out in Discord. Cheers.